Yeah, this that class, boy. I mean, man, this is that class that Facebook finna load up now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
but they
this
know what
that
it is.
class,
Class they
man.
couldn't pass. Special edition of Beats and Bars. Man, y'all better get ready, man. February 1st, it's going down. It's going down. What they say, basement. Face ass.
Man, hey,
Right there.
it's gonna be fun, bro. It's gonna be a lit time, man. We got a heavy guest on the way today. Ren GoBoyz, man. He gonna be in the building, bro. He was one of the guys, if they don't know, who was throwing a lot of the shows, bro.
Not
Like,
just not just shows, like
what
he was
else?
doing major events.
Yes.
So I don't even want to minimize the impact Ren and Go Boys was having, man. It wasn't just shows, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it wasn't just shows, but we don't want to minimize it, but we also want to let people know it started from open mics,
Oh
then
yeah,
it
it
went to
started. Yeah, but he grew it.
showcases,
Yeah, you right.
then
You
yeah,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
You
Because
right.
some people really think that
It just
that we
overnight and you were just popular and like,
yeah,
oh, that ain't how it worked.
yeah, man. They thought this shit was just you know what I'm saying, an overnight success. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But let's because we live right now. We're waiting on the folks to jump in here. Let me
Yeah.
um let me go ahead and show my beats and bars. It's Beats and Bars every Tuesday night, right here, live. Send us your hottest record. Yeah. We'll let you know if you're as hot as you think you are. Man, leave that weak shit at home. Hey, man, don't bring that in here. All right, that was hot. Give me some more, man. Another one. We gonna let you know if it ain't good. Yeah, we is. Hey, man, play some more. Submit your music now. There it is, Beats and Bars. I'm your boy Genius, man. Y'all got bees right there. It's another special edition of Beats and Bars,
Yeah.
specifically for class they couldn't pass. Brought to you by Your Vision Studios and the good folks at Beats and Bars. February 1st, private location. Tickets on sale right now. If you're trying to figure out exactly what that is, it's right there, man. We got some of the heaviest hidden people that ever came through Chicago from a very specific class of artists. You got B, Sinatra's, Coast Steel, Hot to Death, Easy O'Hare, Shy Blizz, Feeve, Sweet Juices, Marvel, Wild Bill, Lights Out. You got who is this? Fly Cool Club. You got Cloak and Scribe. You got Drastic, and you got Whoa Boy.
Man. And it's a few more, you know what
It's
I'm
a few
saying?
more.
It's a few more. We got the other fly out, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of people, man. There was a lot of people from our class, a lot of people who deserve their flowers. There's some that's not on this event right now, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
we got more to come, genius. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah,
Fact.
like I've been telling people, I don't want to harp on the negative, but I do be liking to address it so we can get a little bit of understanding. If we not communicating and getting understanding, then it's just left behind. So I definitely want to just continue to just bring that up so people can get understand if they miss one live and they feelings about it. We don't really want you to be in your feelings. We're not trying to kick you. We're not trying to disrespect y'all, but we do want y'all to understand that it's a process and it has to start somewhere, man. And we planted the
Facts.
seeds and we want it to grow. We don't want it. We too old to be beefing and shooting shots at each other. You know what I'm saying? If we don't have to, you know what I'm saying? So.
Facts. And remember, it's a very specific class that we're talking about, right? This is almost like that group of artists that you saw at every event, every show. And we're not saying if you're not on this show, you want hot, you want popping. It's just a specific group of folks that built it from the ground up, became not only folks in the show, they were folks throwing the shows. I mean, they became the promoters themselves, built their fan base, and went on to do even bigger things from there. So if you was hot during that period, kudos to you. We got more shows coming, but this one right here, the first one, it's for that group of folks that we consider some of the pioneers that helped guide that particular class to where they are, where they were at that point.
Yeah, and a lot of people say, things be based off relationships. That's a fact. That's anywhere you go in life.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
lot of stuff is based on relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that you wrong or that we trying to X you out, but a lot of this starts from relationships, and those relationships was built from being in them same venues, being in that same class, going through that process of getting to where we were trying to go. And yes, it is a relationship based thing sometimes. I mean, even in the regular work world, right? You know what I'm saying?
right.
A lot of stuff is built on relationships. You may say it's fair or unfair, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it go, man. It's life, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? You know what I want to do, bro? Like, because again, people they're trying to figure out exactly, like, what was the qualifications, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some of the qualifications is like the resume of work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring up one of my favorite songs that you got, and then I'm actually gonna show you the resume. So I'm gonna play one of my favorite songs. So it's like if you get records like these, and you were bringing them out during that time, then you probably on this show.
Let me see
You know
what you
what I mean?
got. I don't even know what you got. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Hit records.
Boy, genius.
Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. I made a phone call to holler at my nigga Beats. He know what it is, I'm trying to spend a couple G's. I need that white girl, you know that Taylor Swift, that Carrie Underwood. I mean that Fergie bitch, 110% pure cane. I heard you had the shit. I'ma need to make a little trip so I can see if it's that low hand or that Megan Fox. I need that real white that make them blocks hot. That Colombian, Peruvian. Now I ain't new to it. I know what to do with it. A hustler, baby, who I is. Most of these niggas don't know what they doing. Shit, I whip it, bag it, ship it in that plastic, then I'm through with it. Simple mathematics, yeah, I flip like acrobatics. Block me jumping like a rabbit. All you see is crack addicts. You know I'm living lavish, selling white. I call it Paris, call it havoc. With these prices, shit get go like it was magic. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is.
Bitch, I got that Kurt Cobain. Insert this shit in your vein. Disturbances in your brain. It's murderous, killer Kane. I purposely kill a gang. You don't know what you can mean. I go call the mob so I can cop me some of that Charlie Sheen. Paula Dean, Marley Green. Got y'all men, got everything. Got the stimulators for a major methamphetamines. Got that David Letterman. Late night you can let him in. He got 12 instead of 10. By 3 I need some more again. My white girl come from Oregon. Oregon, I say she is. Try to fuck with everyone, but I don't let her play with kids. Britney, that's my favorite. I pack her up and get her off. They keep coming back, they be like never hard. Get her soft. Plus I got that Chelsea Handler. I don't think that you can handle her. Leave you with that North Pole nose minus the antlers. And the block grown up boys got Adam Sandler. Man, they want this shit so bad, they need a pamper.
Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is.
I never like retail, we ain't gotta get into the detail. Call her up for the block boys, put these drugs on the block boy. Heard they booming on the 8-9, fucking let's get it, we straight grind. got 8-ball at the 8-ball. Got the fiends going nuts, going AWOL. Ain't the one to get slept on. I ain't fucking with it if it's slept on. Hit Mike D with a 6-3. Everybody know that recipe. That cookbook make a masterpiece. Look, I'm say like masterpiece. Shit so good they're not to sleep. Pressure so low they hot to beat. Shit, we about that money. That fast flip, that fast cash. Money piled up in the trash bag. Stay far away from where the feds at. Shit, my niggas everywhere the bread at. Chop that work, we bag that. Throw that zone in the south bag. I fold that money, get count the cash. Niggas out here straight short you. Make you choose something they'll force you. I'm in the Honda, fuck a Porsche. They trying to fuck with law enforcement. Fuck 5-0, fuck bedtime. I'm trying to feel fly mode, no bedtime. Me and my niggas on the mad grind. Yeah, we got here trying to get Ed down that work.
Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is. Got that Amy Winehouse, got that white work, got that white girl, you know what it is.
That's what I'm talking about. Like you gotta have records like that.
Sheesh,
You
that
feel
was
me?
tough.
Yeah.
And my boy Troy said to remind him of Tommy's place. I remember Tommy's. Troy. Hey, man, those some fun times, man. I remember y'all being in the building, bro, and it was lit. It was live, bro. Man, telling people about it, Troy. Like those were some moments, man. We was really getting popping, man. Troy definitely was a part of that movement. I definitely seen Troy on them stages, moving around at that time. It was heavy, man. Shout out to Troy. Salute, bro.
Hey, real quick, I don't know if we ever talked about Amy Winehouse like that, the how the song came about. Like, so this is your portion of the interview while we wait on, while we are getting ring geared up. How did you even get that record?
Man, first of all, shout out to the Block Boys, Mike D and Rug, man. Mike D, check your inbox, brother. Check your inbox, Mike D. Shout out to Mike D and Rug. Mike D and Rug, part of 8-9. They definitely was at them venues turning up. They used to do
Every
a song
time.
called That's Right, and it's too cool. And like that whole 8-9 movement was just so strong, man. And I love when them guys hit the stage. Genius, you made that beat. For people who don't know, Genius made that beat, and Genius sent me the beat, and the beat was tough. And I was like, yo, I wanted to get a record done with Mike D and Rug. So I sent it over to Mike D, and Mike D actually came up with the got that Amy Winehouse, and then we added the work when we were in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So Mike D came up with the Amy Winehouse portion of the chorus. Me and you came up with the work to give it that just element of
sing along, ability to sing along with it.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, the rest was history. Like that was one of my go-to songs for sure back then. The people made it a go-to song. Like just them, when we performed it, they participated with it, they sung along with it, and it was a strong record. Like the beat was super strong, so yeah, man, that was a motherfucking time, bro. Shout out to Mike D and Rug. And Mike D, check your inbox, my brother. Yiddy.
And it was so funny, but I don't know if you even remember, because what album were you working on during that time? I think we had the Waka Flocka song, Wild Out.
Yeah. We definitely had Wild Out.
Yeah, it was the single, but it was on a project that you were working, and I remember the Red Eye, the Chicago Tribune Red Eye, or sometimes whatever one. They did a write up. They reviewed the mixtape that you were working on, and we're trying to get them, pretty much make some noise around Wild Out. And it was so crazy because in the article they reviewed the whole thing, and then dude just took a left turn, and it was like the actual standout song on the album is Amy Winehouse, and he just went into how much he liked Amy Winehouse, even though we had the Flocka feature on the Wild Out. He was like, actually, I like this song as the one. It was just so crazy because we weren't even pushing that like that. We knew it was a good song. We knew the audience liked it, but it was even when he wrote up the article, dude was like, hey, this one sound dope, because it had the Lex Luger riser in it, and he was like, man, this sound like something Lex Luger would have made, so
Man, that's so crazy, bro. Like us talking about these moments in the time,
Mhm.
y'all make me remember certain things that I forgot, because it was so much going on. We was in so many different spots. That man, you have missed some. You feel me? And man, it
Yeah,
just
that's because we
man,
were so active. You know what I mean? It was so much going on, and this is why, obviously, why you on the class they couldn't pass, but all of the artists that are in this particular group for this particular show, February 1st, private locations, ticket on sale right now, is because they all have similar stories.
yeah,
They all have a similar resume of, yeah, you might have saw me in some of the local things, but I wasn't just in those local things.
facts,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? And I think that's a key to it, right? That a lot of people think, well, hey, Bees, I performed, you know, on a show with you too. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But it's like, nah, that ain't what we're doing.
Right,
It's
right,
about
right.
it's the complete body of work. It's the complete resume beyond just the maybe one or two open mics you saw somebody in. And I think um, our guest of the hour just came into the waiting room, and I don't even want to waste y'all time hearing me talk. I want y'all to uh, hit a man himself. So let me go ahead and get him up.
Yes, sir. Let's get Ren in the building. Everybody give it up for Ren,
Yeah.
man. If y'all in the audience, give it
All
up
right,
for
go
Ren.
ahead
What
and
up,
give him
Red?
a round of applause.
Was poppin', y'all? Was good.
Going on,
Man,
man.
Man,
that
can't
dude.
call the man out here trying to get to it.
Man,
Shit.
you've been and already got to it. You just,
Yeah, we got a little more getting to do. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Like,
That's what we, and see, that's what we're trying to tell folks. Like, you like just that thought process in it yourself, right? Just that statement right there. I still got more to do. That's that grind. That's that hustle of this entire class. It was always, I still got more to get.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It
Facts.
wasn't, I killed this week's open mic, so I'm good. I'm going home. I ain't dropping no more music. I ain't doing nothing else. I'm just gonna keep coming to this one. It was like, nah.
For
I'm gonna keep
sure.
it going. So that's it right there. That explain it right there. How Ren is who he is. But Beats, go ahead, man.
hey, take us back, Ren. Appreciate you taking time. I know you're a busy fella, man. You got a lot going on, but take us back, bro, to that moment, man. What was your first moments on the scene? Like, what were some of the first venues you was coming to when you became part of that class? Help build that class, I should say.
Right. Well, man, but first, man, shout out to y'all, man, for the platform. You know what I'm saying? And it's super dope, man, to even be able to get testimonies, you know what I'm saying, 15, 20 years later. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Um, just to go back, you know what I'm saying? When I first came into it, man, like, you know, when I came into it, I was trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? So, and I always remember this day, man. My father came to me one day. He was like, "Hey, one of my homies, he got an open mic that he do. I know you be rapping and everything. You might want to go check it out." And one of his homies, his name was Ken Marcellus, and Ken Marcellus back then, he was like the guy that was like doing open mics at Giovanni's. And I went over there, did the open mic, started rapping and shit, and it was cool. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I could do this. So I kept doing it, kept popping out, you know what I'm saying, doing the shows, but it was a situation that happened where the club owner ended up firing this guy who was like over the open mics. Now during this time, I'm kind of fresh to the game. I really I don't know too many people on the underground level. I'm just trying to really just put my name out there just to see if it's something that I'd even want to do just on some rapping shit.
Right.
And once dude got fired, and I was, going to these open mics week in, week out, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up if it's over. Is it really like that in Chicago? Like, so what if he get fired, him getting fired, what the fuck that got to do with me? Should it be over
Right.
to me too? You know what I'm saying? So I remember me coming to the club owner, and his name was Nick. Shout out to Nick. And I said, man, bro, I would love to try to do what he did. I can't copy him. I don't know exactly what he did, but the shit can't be too hard. And I know who I am away from in the streets. I know who I am. I've always been a hustler, and I've never been afraid to put my money where my grind is at. So it was like, shit, give me a shot. And man, I threw one event, and I was like the only nigga that ever. If anybody ever been to Giovanni's, you know how small it is.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
Yeah.
very small. And my dumb ass, I'm trying to do it so big. I put a big ass stage in a motherfucker. Like first show, big ass stage in a spot that held about 60 people. The stage was damn near bigger than the club. So, but you know, and I remember this show, and that's when I got in tune with like Sinatra's and so many other people, man. And I'm like, damn, you know, like, why can't I be the new Ken Marcellus? Because obviously, and there's no shot to him, but if somebody can quit on our culture, if a club owner can say, I don't want you in my club no more. And as a promoter, if you could be cool with quitting and okay, well, I ain't there no more, fuck it, I'm finna do something else. No shot to him. He could do what he want to do in his life. But I'm like, damn, y'all had all these artists believing in what y'all got going on. And now you don't even want to like figure it out. Like, okay, well, this is over, but now we finna do this. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of like showed me at the end of the day, man, in Chicago back then, we did not have platforms. We had certain promoters out here that did parties. Y'all got to understand, like, when I first started, niggas didn't even want to respect me as a promoter. And the reason why niggas didn't want to respect me as a quote-unquote promoter was because all the shows, for the majority part that I was doing, I was trying to fuck with the artists. And these promoters out here, y'all motherfuckers know, y'all did not put no respect on none of these artists' names out here. Y'all was not fucking with the artists. All these big shows that was coming to Chicago back then, niggas had to spend stack $1,500, $2,000. And I'm not even saying that that's wrong, but that was the game for us. So niggas like us, if we wanted to get on big shows back then, yeah, hey man, them niggas didn't give a fuck about if we was mad because
they sure
didn't have a stack $1,500. They wasn't creating opening that opportunities for niggas to get on these big stages. It was straight cut and dry. Your ass got the money or you don't. And if you didn't, you're not a part of it. So when I saw that, I wanted to be a part of changing that because like it's like, if y'all niggas call y'all self not respecting me because I'm an open mic promoter, like you gonna go so far to even put what I do because I'm fucking with a certain class of individuals. Because everybody knows that an open mic is not gonna generate that same money that a party gonna generate. Because most of these artists that's coming to open mics, they broke. Let's call it for what it is, they broke. And when you underground and you coming up, you got to create this image that you got it like that. You can't come out, you can't come in the game like you fucked up. So what happens is all these promoters, they know the truth. They know these open mics, these club owners, they didn't fuck with the artists back then like that. Because they knew the truth. They knew that these open mics, end of the night, when the club owner got to pay $1,500 in bills and his bar only made $400, you can kind of even understand back then why a lot of the motherfucking owners didn't fuck with the local artists because it didn't generate no income. Yeah. And that's why it was so important when I came in the game and I'm doing it now and I'm looking around and you see other platforms. You see what Beats is doing. You seeing what 8-9 Music is doing. You seeing what Game Set is doing. You seeing this shit and it's like, hold on, this shit is inspiring like a motherfucker. Well, we really the niggas that's moving the culture. Because these promoters wasn't even fucking with us back then. And to me, y'all niggas back then was over me. I was a new nigga. I was the rookie. I was the who was this nigga? I had to prove myself even to y'all niggas. And no, I did. I'm not saying that I had to do it, but this is a family. This is what the culture is about. It's about showing that now we gonna put this man in position and he gonna do what he gonna say he gonna do. And back then, bro, the only motherfuckers that was really shaking this culture was the ones that was shaking this culture. So it's funny to me, like, even like nowadays, you got a lot of promoters now want to act like they fuck with artists. My only question was, where was y'all back then? When niggas was in their motherfucking prime. When Dog Mob was bringing out our 50, 100 motherfuckers, whatever the situation called. When all these big ass records that we had back then. Motherfuckers talk about Sinatra's, nigga, Wave, no disrespect, but I could name about 3-4 other records back then that if somebody would have stepped up and been a part of helping us, we wouldn't have had such a hard time representing this class.
Facts.
Man, Ren, I love to hear your perspective, man, from where you was at in part of this movement, bro. Man, you said some big shit, bro. Like we were the culture, we were the movement, bro. Nobody gave us no opportunity, and our hand was forced. But it's so crazy. It wasn't like we had a big ass meeting and was like, you know what, Dog Bob 8-9, Game Set, Killer Clan, LEP, we all just gonna create this big force. Our backs were pushed against the wall. We didn't have no outlets, and we started creating them. You know what I'm saying? And we had
Right.
great supporters coming out to rock with us, bro. And we went and got those venues, bro. And you did Giovanni's, bro. What was that like? You know what I'm saying? I know you said you put the big stage in there, but if you could remember, how long was that run, and what made you be like, you know what? It's time to grow up out of Giovanni's, and what came next after that?
You know, honestly, I was kind of upset when I left Giovanni's, and the reason to this day why I left Giovanni's was because, like, when I left, Giovanni's was kind of like on this downstroke. It kind of already had been through its hard time, so to speak. So the writing was kind of on the wall that it was going to be over anyway. But during that time, I remember people used to say, "Damn, Ren, is you only gonna throw something to Giovanni's, nigga? Is you ever gonna?" Because it was other shit popping. It was the Crossroads, you know what I'm saying? You got Club Lamar popping. But I always wanted to be the nigga, like, I don't believe in stepping on niggas' toes. I like to create my own block. Nigga, this is my block. I ain't gonna come on your block trying to hustle. You hustle on your block. I'm gonna build my shit. And if my shit is worth it, then y'all gonna come fuck with me too. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's
right.
worth it. Now, if it's not worth it, I can't expect shit.
Right.
So
Then
that
I
was
understand why
kinda
you ain't coming. Yeah.
you know, so that was kind of like always my attitude with that. So, you know, Giovanni's was a good like opportunity to show me that, like, man, this hip hop culture in Chicago needs you, bro. And maybe you shouldn't, like, I know you wanted to rap, but the way that your mind think and the way that you can create and bring people together and be neutral in damn near every situation, like, I felt like I was the perfect person to kind of bridge that gap. Because I know, like, I've had some events over the years, man, and I know I've had some of the most street niggas in the fucking world in the building together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this. I know I've had some situations that could have went one way, but it didn't. And I know the reason why it didn't is because I created a lane for myself that ain't what Ren is about. We gonna go over here and fuck with bro, and we gonna do our shit, and we gonna go home. We ain't finna go over here and this nigga over here on some, you know what I'm saying, silly ass weirdo shit with the art. No, I ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna present some real shit.
Oh damn, we lost him.
We lost Ren, man. He in his bag. He
Right.
talking his talk, bro.
It was so fire,
There you
boy.
go. He
Oh,
back.
there you go. He back. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It was too hot. The system couldn't handle it. It was the man trying to shut you down. It's the man trying to shut him down, man.
Man, they trying to shut Ren down, man. It's interesting the point that Ren coming from, man. Starting off in Giovanni's, bro. A lot of us was in Giovanni's. A lot of us was in Club Lamar. A lot of us was in Crossroads. At that time, Crossroads probably was the biggest venue. Giovanni's was the smallest venue, Lamar. But it gave us different places to look forward to go to. You know what I'm saying?
So
we all went to.
I want to ask you a question while we wait on Ren to reload his page because he brought up something real key. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna let him get back while we got him.
My bad. I don't know. Yeah, my bad, Joe.
No, you're good. No, man. We know how technology be, man. You can't, we were just filling the time for you.
Oh, love.
Yeah, but go ahead. You was on the road, man. I forgot where we left off.
Man, we was talking about the different spots. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
yeah,
I
how you
was saying
graduated
that,
and where did
like
you go?
you said, we had the Crossroads, we had Lamar, we
Right.
had Giovanni. It gave artists opportunity to go to different places, right? But we all, I know I still came to Giovanni's. I know you still came to the Crossroads. You still came to Lamar. We all went to the Crossroads. So
Tina
it was like
Martini, all of
giving
it.
us
We was all
different
over the city.
platforms to perform at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But when you said it was the writing on the wall and you knew it was time, Giovanni's ran its course. What was
Right.
next for Ren in that moment after Giovanni's was over?
I guess what was next for me is, like back then, like while I was doing the open mic shit, I was still like, just trying to find my way, because at the end of the day, man, to keep that shit 100 with everybody, and this is what pisses me off when I see so many people shooting shots at promoters that's throwing open mics. Do motherfuckers really understand that there is no money in this shit like that for real, for real?
They don't.
And if y'all niggas really knew how much promoters make at the end of the night off of motherfucking open mic, y'all would probably feel like real crazy that you would even talk down on niggas the way that y'all do in that regard. Some niggas think an epic night is making $200. So for me, when I did my shows, I never did my shows for money, because the money that I made off of open mic, that shit can't do nothing for my fucking life. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I got real shit going on. Shit that I can't, $200. I smoke that shit. That ain't that's what weed. That's about all it can do for me. Yeah. So when I noticed when I was doing them shows, I'm like, damn. And I'm talking about, you trying to cater to motherfuckers. You don't want to charge too much. You might even, I remember shit, I was charging $5 to get in.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, you put 100 motherfuckers in the building, and that don't mean shit.
Yeah.
So, when I started knowing, like, damn, okay, well, I can't do this shit if I'm looking to goddamn feed my family. I can't feed my family off no fucking open mic. So if I'm gonna be in this industry, and if I'm gonna still fuck with the artist, I gotta find something else that's gonna generate some real fucking money, or I'm gonna be a goofy ass nigga sitting around trying to goddamn eat off of whatever the fuck artists bring through the fucking door.
Yeah.
So contrary to what people think about promoters, I'm a real promoter. And I'm a real promoter because I come from this shit. I'm from it. I'm an artist. I came up from the bottom. I looked at the landscape. There was no promoters. The only promoters that I respected out here was niggas like Beats, niggas like Co-Steel, niggas like Sinatra's. And them niggas wasn't promoters, they was artists. So it taught me that if I really want to do this, even niggas like Beats and Sinatra's, them niggas need a ring. Because, and Beats could attest to this, he can't just go chop it up with another popping artist out here who want the same shit that he want. Because it's gonna be a conflict of interest when you get to that point. So niggas need certain niggas that can kick open doors for niggas and open up shit. So I said, okay, got the open mic shit going, that's cool, but what else I could do? And then I started digging into, fuck these promoters out here that ain't fucking with us. I'm finna dig in. I'm gonna get these plugs to these major artists myself. And I did that. I was able to go on R. Kelly Double Up tour and shit and experience certain different things. Even though I was the background nigga. I was the nigga behind the nigga behind the nigga. But everywhere that I went, I'm sucking up knowledge.
Still learning.
Everything that Ken Hatton and them did, whether it was a boat party back in the day, whatever it was, I was the little homie. But at heart and in my mind, I was always the big homie. I was the short nigga, but I was never the little nigga. And everything that them niggas was doing, I was sucking that shit up like a sponge and built my own platform. And that's where it became GoBoyz Entertainment LLC. And within that, I became a booking agent. So now I'm doing the open mics. I could jump in that bag whenever, but now I'm going to try to raise my bar for me, which is going to the next level with dealing with major artists and being an outlet for like real promoters that need connects on. Because even like shit like that, what a lot of people don't know, back then, there was only certain niggas that really had plugs on motherfucking artists back then. And if you didn't go through these niggas, it was like, oh man, this shit ain't official if you ain't go through them. I'm like, hold on, hell motherfucking no, nigga, what the fuck is that? So I became a booking agent. And when I became a booking agent, that opened me up to so many more opportunities. Now I can go on tour. I did a song with, people laugh back in the day. If y'all remember, I did a song with Bone Crusher.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Why you do a song with that old ass nigga? Hello, do y'all understand how many records this man sold? Do y'all understand this man was on a fucking video game? Do y'all understand that no matter how old these legends are, or the niggas that y'all don't want to call legends, do y'all really understand that these niggas got real plugs and real situations that they could tap you into?
That's right.
So I tapped into Bone Crusher. I tapped in with him. That nigga taught me so much as a young nigga in the industry. Like, bro, if you want to do this, I'm gonna show you how to do this. And you know, when you think about it, to like nowadays, when you look at some of these younger artists, they be scared to tag along with these legends, man. Y'all niggas gotta build relationships. So that's where my next phase after Giovanni's, it was relationships. It was, all right, I could do that. That's cool. That ain't making no money. I'm just gonna do that to make sure I keep intact with the culture. But what else could I do? And that's when I became a booking agent.
That's dope. That's dope.
Damn. So you tapped in with Bone Crusher. I remember that vividly.
Yeah. I remember you brought Bone Crusher up here.
And the East Side Boys to the Zone. Was that the first one you brought Bone Crusher them to? Was it Zone?
To the Zone, yep. That's when Green Light was popping. Jay Streets was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Jay Streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Mellow the Gutter Man had just got out of jail. That was his first show. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of shit. We got so much history, man. And that's why I say, bro, like, you have to continue to elevate yourself. You can never be in a situation where you're getting caught in the times. If you a promoter, don't just be no fucking promoter. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just book artists. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, it's so much more shit that you could do if you really want to be a promoter. You know what I'm saying? Niggas look at Beads and see all the success that the Beads have, but niggas don't want to do those baby steps. Nigga, we did the baby steps. I'm talking about when shit seemed like it wasn't working, it wasn't worth it. Nigga, we still had to make a way because there was no culture outside of what we did. I'm sorry.
That's
nigga,
a fact.
The cap like they was doing something back then. Nigga, I know who was doing some shit back then. And if y'all niggas keep it 100, then y'all know that everything that we saying is truth is documented. These ain't just like shit that we just making up shit. No, nigga, this shit is real, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas remember how Coach Steel had it? Nigga, when he did the Boy Shorts video back in the motherfucking day at the park, that nigga brought out everybody.
Everybody.
And look, and niggas get mad because you say, hey, bring out 4 people. Nigga, how about bring out 400 motherfuckers from your hood?
Yeah, right.
Niggas don't know what that's like no more.
That's a fact.
Talk about it, Red. Talk about it, bro. Shit, you effing me up, bro. I'm multitasking, but you effing me up, bro. So,
but you know what? To that point, though, like he's saying, it's documented that, you know, the wave that was happening and who was actually promoting and who put on the shows, and that culture only existed because of Ren and then the groups that we know were throwing the shows. It was more evident when we stopped throwing the shows, when we stopped doing them open mics. Everything dried
bogus, though, because y'all left me out here by myself.
Bro, I tilt my head to you.
Yeah, but see, you had graduated from the open mics, though. You weren't even, you was on some bigger stuff anyway.
He's still throwing events, bro, and giving artists platforms.
I know.
Ren, you got a lot of patience, bro. I don't have those. I got patience, trust me, but I don't have them same patience that you have, bro, to deal with the ego of an artist. And I'm an artist, right? So I understand it from the promoter standpoint and the artist standpoint. But these artists, man, they super Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to bring nobody out. You know what I'm saying? They want everything catered to them.
Yeah.
And they want to talk shit to you, bro. Like at the end of the day, we all from different neighborhoods, different backgrounds, whatever the case may be. And I know my temper, you know what I'm saying? I know how we were moving. I know how just how our crew was, Genius. And for artists to continuously
kind of test you on that.
Yeah, come at you with that energy, bro. You turn from being promoter bees or rapper bees to street bees, you know what I'm saying?
And that was that conflict that I think that Ren was talking about, because you were also an artist too. So other artists already looked at it as a conflict, like how B's gonna throw a show and put me in it. They already ready for that conflict of B's throwing the show, he gonna be the star, and we gonna bump head.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Ren. We hear you.
Okay, I can't see me. Okay, but cool.
Yeah, how it went out, but now you back on there. But I was telling them, Ren, like you said, we left you on your own. I didn't have the patience you had, bro. Like when them artists get to complaining, when I'm going on, they ain't bringing nobody on. Why this artist doing that? I couldn't tolerate it sometimes, bro. And
all the artists showing up at midnight and thinking they going on right now, like, bro, y'all supposed to be here 8 o'clock.
They show up Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? And you still deal with it. But me separating artist bees from promoter bees and rapper bees was hard for me, bro. So when an artist came at me, the energy, and I talk animated anyway. So sometimes I'm like this talking with an artist, and my guys coming to bust a nigga in the head with a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Because of the energy, you know what I'm saying? So I had to fall back from it, bro. Being, you know, even now dealing with this, I got so many artists just I should be there, and you got to be doing this to be doing that. And I'm not gonna throw nobody under the bus because I understand the energy now, and I know how to control myself a little better. But it's always a conversation that could be had. People go to negative energy route and get to talking shit about you and get to say X, Y, and Z, and they try to be that poisonous seed when it's just a conversation or some patience. Let this seed grow. Like this, the first of what could be many. I would love to have you on board to help navigate this to a bigger situation. Coach Steele said he look at this being a yearly reunion, right? I don't want to do this by myself. I'm waiting AZ. But some of them people who be talking crazy to me can't pick up the phone to get Coach Steele on the show. Can't pick up the phone to get you part of this. Can't pick up the phone to get Sinatra's part of this, and so forth and so on. So that would make us declare it's the type of respect that we have for each other. The shit that we done after we created those open mics in them showcases, and we went along to do bigger things. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those artists, I can't even remember a record from them in them moments, and there's no disrespect to them. Some of them I don't even remember them being there, and I might remember a name or two here. Oh yeah, I do remember your name, but we was in the same school building, but we weren't at that same lunchroom table. We weren't in that same crew. You know what I'm saying? So the heat that I even get from trying to do something positive for us is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
And I wasn't even aware of that. And I just want to speak on that because I wasn't even aware that it was anybody saying anything negative. Let me explain something to y'all. Don't nobody owe you a motherfucking thing, man. Everything that one man think, you have the opportunity to work your brain the same way. You know what I'm saying? This class
throw your own
pass.
show.
What was your class that couldn't pass? This ain't we not saying it's us and fuck y'all. We got saying it is us. Do y'all remember when, nigga? Do you remember when? If you don't remember when, then that's okay. We can understand where the frustration comes in because you really just don't remember. But for the ones that know and for the ones who was out here and put their motherfucking dollars where their mouth was at, who got these flyers made, it wasn't no social media like that back then. We had to get out here and tag cars at club nights and shit. And I'm not talking one club. Some nights, motherfucker go from Adriana's to Secrets to motherfucking Mr. Ricky's back to some other shit. Like, we had to go there with it. We couldn't get on Facebook and talk shit and tag some motherfuckers in the comments and now everybody know what's popping. No, nigga, before that, it was this. And we are what that was. And for the fact that we can still do it now and adapt to what we came from and we still the shit today, I feel like niggas need to motherfucking be applauding shit. Because if you feel that you can do it better, then you have the opportunity to. Do it better. Prove to us that we wasn't shit back then. Because I'm gonna be honest when I say it. Ain't no other local promoter better than Ren. It's not. I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel about me. That's not a shot to nobody. It's a lot of niggas that pack the house out. But I don't know another nigga that went 16 years nonstop every week, no matter the club closed down, no matter whatever the fuck, nigga, my crib burnt up, all type of shit. Ooh, I still didn't stop. I never quit. So until another promoter can prove to me that you didn't quit, no matter what you went through, nigga, I could have got locked up like one of my niggas got locked up. I'm taking real life chances just like my niggas take real life chances. I was blessed, glory be to God, that he sustained me and what I was trying to do. But at the end of the motherfucking day, we all come from the same shit. So when these niggas be out here talking against niggas who laid the foundation, this is the reason why people look at our industry so fucked up. This is the reason why our motherfucking legends in our city can't get more than 10,000 a show. This is the reason why. Thanks to the motherfuckers who's a part of it. Because everything out here is about, nigga, if I ain't in it, that shit ain't official. If I ain't in it, fuck y'all niggas. If I ain't in it, oh man, they fool, nigga. No, nigga. Get your ass up, put your money where your mouth at and you do it.
Or I I think to that point, I think they supposed to still come support because to your point, it's
you.
like just because you ain't in the show don't mean there's not an opportunity for you to get in there and network with those folks, get in there and learn something. Maybe you did miss something and missed the opportunity and people don't know you exist. If you ain't on the show, come out, support, network, see what it is, remind some folks who you are, drop off your promo material. It's an opportunity to capture a whole new fan base at a show that you feel like you're supposed to been in. Go get them fans then.
Hey, real
And the
talk,
reason why
Genius.
it's
Real
not like
talk,
that,
Genius.
Genius, is because back then, them people didn't want to do it back then.
Yeah, so they definitely don't want to do
They
it now.
wanted us to do it.
Yeah.
They wanted us to put it together. And when
Right.
you put
They
it
bring the
together,
crowd
now
in.
come
Yep.
fuck with me.
Yeah.
That ain't how it go, man.
That ain't how it go. And just to piggyback off that, like you said, Genius, and Coach Steele spoke on it. He said 8-9 Music without him was booked on that show that P Plus and Roll Your Family through with Twister at Crossroads, and Cole was going there to support his homies anyway, and it was a nice crowd there. And Cool or whoever was the DJ was like, Coach Steele in the building. We can't let him not perform, break it down and bag it up. And there was an opportunity for Cole to get.
And it do happen like that.
Her.
Sometimes it do slip your mind somebody that was in that room and in that time period, but then you see him and be like, oh hell no, I gotta get him up there.
Yeah, for sure. And another thing I wanted to say too was giving Ren his flowers. Yeah, at the end of the day, Ren was there. One, Ren graduated, then Ren became a master of what he does. And Ren ain't never forget about none of the artists, bro. If you fucked with Ren fuck with you still, whether it's the smaller events that he throw or the big events. And I don't want to call any event that anybody throws small, but I'm saying smaller as in venue, you know what I'm saying, to the big festivals. And Ren, like even with me, you know what I'm saying? I call Ren or Ren called me and we make it work. You know what I'm saying? He always included me and gave me opportunities to be on festival stages and not show up to whatever he got showcases and still link with him to throw events at Joe's or whatever the case may be. A lot of artists don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, artists cry about selling tickets. Ren didn't have me on events that would get me great exposure. And now I come to Ren because I understand how this go. Hey, Ren, I got $1,000, bro. Could I get $2,000 worth of tickets or $1,500 worth of tickets? And I give them that front and Ren to work it out with me. Man, Bees, I'll work it out with you, bro, so you could make you some bread and y'all niggas don't open y'all mouths to speak. Niggas will fuck with you and work with you, but y'all have y'all motherfucking head so far stuck up at y'all ass and y'all be in y'all fucking feelings to open your mouth and communicate with a motherfucker. Stop taking this shit. Stop taking it and making it negative. Come outside still. We so nice and kind-hearted motherfuckers. Niggas have been like, man, you can have a song in my set. I don't give a fuck. I'm enjoying this shit. I'm happy to see everybody. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't take that approach. The first thing they go to is being, fuck y'all, I ain't a part of that, or you doing this or you doing that, or it's politics. Yeah, it's politics, motherfucker. It's relationships, motherfucker. That's how we go. That's how we go.
Where they just want to be straight paid to be on the show, but it's like, but you're not bringing nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I want to say, why you just said that, I want to speak on that, right? I want everybody to know that everybody, whatever you do, if you take it serious and you grind and you really put your all into it, you deserve to make some money off of it if what you're doing is worth it. But we gotta understand, y'all, what making money is about and how to make money and how this shit really motherfucking work. You can't, like, I remember when, I'm gonna give a prime example and I'm gonna keep it right here with Beads. I remember there was times that Beads came through and he did shows for Ren on the love, or he might have brought his people out and his people might even paid to get in. But then I remember as Beads is on his journey and he's grinding and he's doing what he got to do. And when he goes back to what he's saying, relationships, you build those relationships. And I say, hey, Beads, can you get in this show with B-Lo or Do or Die? He say, well, damn, Ren, yeah, you know I do it, bro, but I'm in a different space right now. And look, check it out, though. I'm gonna charge you this, bro. But I guarantee you, I'm finna bring you 50 motherfuckers through there. I guarantee I'm finna bring 30 people, and they all gonna pay. But I need you to hit me with this.
mm-hmm.
That's what business is about, y'all.
Yep.
Now, if Bees don't ever have that conversation with me, then Bees don't deserve to get shit because he don't even know how to open his mouth and let's create a way. Now, on the flip side, if Bees didn't do what he said he was gonna do, he's not gonna expect no motherfucking money from Ren because he knows that he can't do that.
Yeah.
So when y'all niggas out here seeing niggas that's getting paid and they checking the bag off of what they do, y'all gotta stop expecting the fact that because your man's getting it, that you getting it. That's not how it go. It's a whole different thing. When Bees was on Power 92, when on Phone was all over the motherfucking radio, you cannot expect that your shit should be on there too.
Right.
Build relationships, y'all. I'm telling you, until y'all do that, this industry is always gonna be fucked up. It's just the way it go. It's gonna be fucked up until everybody understand that everybody is on different wavelengths. And if you want to get on a certain nigga level, man, just grind and get there, y'all. What the fuck? Like y'all, like Bees, how many years you been doing this shit, bro?
Man, shit, bro. It's too many
plus.
for me to even count, bro. Like I remember Genius. Remember we was at we was doing it before we went to college, right, Genius?
Yeah,
but then when we came back from college, that's when I made it to the Chicago Idol finals.
And that's when we kind of turned it up.
Locked in.
Yeah.
So that had to be like 2003. And we locked in and we never looked back. That was our career path. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So 2003 and we in 2025 right now.
Yeah.
So
22 years.
Yeah. 22 years. 22 years, bro.
But you will have a nigga that's been doing it 2 years and expecting the same results as you.
Facts.
And that's
they supposed to get the same notoriety, same courtesy, same pay, everything.
It take consistency too. People would think because they did it one time, you're supposed to remember. I mean, the rule of thumb of promotion, right? Sometimes you need to see some shit 3 times. You know what I'm saying? I need to see that flyer. I need to hear that radio commercial. I need to see that Facebook post. You know what I'm saying? For it to kind of serve like, damn, I seen this before. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, facts.
But to that point about consistency, though, I'm gonna take it back for you a little bit, Ren. So you graduated from Giovanni's. You start making the connections because you went on tour. You start making connections with some of the legends. Who was that first big artist that you booked now that you was a booking agent where you felt like, oh yeah, I'm getting busy now? Who was that first one you booked?
The first one I booked, man, I just knew it. And he turned out to be a bitch ass nigga.
Who was it?
DJ Unk. I just knew walking out, man. I just knew it.
Oh yeah, because that was popping. Yeah.
Nigga, I threw one show with him. Sold out in New Mexico. I said, oh shit. Nigga, we locked in. Let's go, bro. I'm finna bring you to Chicago, nigga. I'm bringing your ass to Detroit. And man, I spent the bag, man, on that nigga, man, on 4 shows. And the grand finale one was gonna be at Adriana's.
Man,
this motherfucking nigga missed every show but the one at Adriana's, bro.
Wow. That's great.
Damn.
So I was like a fan of the nigga back then. We talking back then, you know?
Yeah,
what I'm
when Walk It Out was popping. Yeah.
I'm a young nigga in the game. I thought, yeah, man, Walk It Out. Damn, okay, yeah. I'm traveling the country with this nigga. To the point where I put my money, I'm like, all right, bro, I'm seeing these niggas checking the bag off this Walk It Out shit. Nigga, I need in.
Right.
And 4 shows, bro. And that nigga flaked on 3 of them. So my first experience with the motherfucker who I was really fucking with, he just turned out to be on some bitch ass shit. And I'm sorry. You know, I wish it wasn't like that. Yeah. But everybody know, you know what I'm saying? And then he didn't even run all the money back.
Man, I remember that, Rancy. I was there. I remember you booked DJ Unk. I
and I'm sorry, but my views has nothing to do with Barz and B.
Hey, right on time. Put that disclaimer in there for the phone cut out. Good job, all right.
Those are my views. This has nothing to do with Barz and beats. I tried to me to Unk. You was bogus. You didn't pay me back. And now your ass ain't coming to Chicago. And if you did, it wouldn't matter no way.
Right. But you know, it's 2 lessons in it. It's 2 things in that, right? One, it shows that you are willing to take that risk and that nothing is ever guaranteed, right? And that's big. A lot of people wouldn't even take that risk like that. But you took the risk, it didn't pan out. The second lesson is it shows that consistency again, because you didn't stop. You didn't let that one burn say, you know what? I ain't doing it no more. You know what I mean?
Nah, it turned me up, bro, because I use that shit. I'm like, all right, cool. since this nigga think he finna play with me, now I'm finna get jiggy because
I'm
I
gonna
got
turn up and show him
relationships
who
with
I
all
am.
this.
Yeah.
With all his niggas in Atlanta, I'm tapped in with them niggas. I from being on tour with Bone Crusher, Eastside Boys, Lil Jon, motherfucking Rocco. I can go on and on and on with everybody in Atlanta that knew him. So when he did that shit to me, Big Oomp, that was a label that he was signed to when he first came out, Oomp Records and shit. All these niggas is my niggas too. So when it happened, I took that opportunity, bro, to like really just make that nigga look bad and also show y'all not finna just do a Chicago nigga any old type of way because you think you can finesse it because you a major artist. No, nigga, I'm finna fuck your bag up. Get me right, do it right. I did it right with you. I asked you what you wanted. I paid you. I bought flights. You missed flights, nigga. Hey,
What's up? Right.
But it just taught me, but it lit a fuel in me to now when I do, when I fuck with these major artists that I gotta be on point more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you do gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have those, like I thought I was locked in with the nigga. Obviously I wasn't. So when you dealing with major artists, you really got to make sure that you got all your I's and T's dotted. And with me being fresh, I was just like a freshie that kind of got burnt in
word, right? You just going off of him saying, okay, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Those venues we was moving around, Ren. It was a lot of venues, bro. What's for the open mics or showcases? You know what I'm saying? What was your favorite 3 venues that you threw shit at, or that you even visited and seen shows at? We had everything from the Zone. We had Giovanni's. We had Lamar. We had Crossroads. We had Mr. G's on 87. We had the Victor Hotel. Like a lot of venues. What was like some of your favorite 3? Like these, I had some fun times. Disregard any money or a major artist coming there, but you just having a good time in that moment.
As far as like local showcases, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say Giovanni's because that was my start. I would say Crossroads because I kind of felt like that was the venue where niggas started really feeling themselves, so to speak. Like that was our big venue that was kind of like it was for us, by us. And if you ain't with this, you finna get your motherfucking shit split open. Like that was kind of like the Crossroads back then. And then everybody was kind of like, what was dope about the Crossroads? Shout out to Kim, Deja Vu, all of them, man, because they was a part of that whole situation and kind of influenced a lot of shit that was going on at the Crossroads. Mellow the Gutter Man, all them. The thing about the Crossroads, I really felt like that was like definitely like our big venue. That was like our Adriana's back then type
right
shit.
That's true.
And and it kind of
really I'm gonna step to the side real quick,
everybody. Yeah, it really kind of just turned up everybody to an extent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Giovanni's. I'm gonna go with Plat. I don't know what that third one's gonna be though, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. I got to think about that one. I got to think about that third one. That third one gonna be. Maybe I gotta go to Zone. I'm gonna go to Zone.
Okay. Well, so you told us why Giovanni. You told us why Crossroads, aka Pyramid, for the people who weren't there when it was called Pyramid.
Right.
But why the Zone though? What made you pick that one as your third one out of all? Because you've done some big venues.
Yeah, because that was like my first big club.
Okay.
And what people got to understand when I did the Zone, I was and it wasn't even intentional, but by default, I had to go against all the big dogs at Adriana's.
Yeah, because they were right next door.
We right next door.
Right next door.
So it's like, nigga, I could even want to bring a semi-big artist to the Zone. Adriana's was bringing every motherfucking body. Yeah. I might fuck around and think it's cool to bring motherfucking goddamn whoever. I might want to bring Twister to the Zone, for example. You look, Adriana's got motherfucking Yo Gotti coming on the same night.
Same night, yeah.
And this is the shit that was going on. So it was a challenge for me because not only was I trying to be dope in as far as throwing showcases, but man,
right next door,
ain't no telling what Adriana's on. Yeah. And if people coming out to your shit and you ain't got as many cars as what the fuck Adriana's got,
they trying to see what they
Adriana's have people like, hey man, we might go in here and fuck with you, bro, but we gonna get up out of here.
Right.
We gonna slide down to Adriana's.
Yeah, I'm gonna come take your hand real quick and then ride out like, all right, we over here. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So that was what, you know, for that was, and then another thing too, and that's a funny story. When me and Focus the Connect met, we met on bad terms.
Okay.
Because when they gave me Wednesday nights at the Zone, I didn't know anything about I didn't even know the homie Focus at that time. Nothing. Zero. I didn't even know it was a dude named Focus the Connect. And just so happened, Focus and his partner Corey had Wednesdays doing the open mic at Adriana's. So now, to the perception of it, it looks like Ren is coming in, stepping on toes on us, and we down here doing open mic at Adriana's. But Ren is like, nigga, you know the fuck I am, bro? Ain't no, I'm the motherfucking feet, nigga. Ain't no stepping on no toes. I'm the fucking feet, nigga.
Y'all trying to move in on what I'm doing.
Yeah, like, nigga, I'm Ren. Fuck what you talking about? I don't even know you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that was the kind of energy in the beginning. And that's how I think that was the thing that kind of end up making me and Focus the Connect having some respect for each other, because it was no ducking on his end. It was no ducking on my end. Listen, bro, I can't help if the owner gave me a night down here. This is what I do. Do your history on me and you will know that I don't have to step on your toes.
Right, I've been doing
and it. Focus on them. And it was weird, but it was like two open mics right next door to each other. So yeah, man, you know.
And I'm sure it was good for the artist, but for y'all it was tough because it's like the artist like, shoot, I'm gonna sign up for both of them. I'm gonna go do this one.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna walk
the artists don't get no fuck. You know what I'm saying? But if you
like, I'm performing twice.
Bottom line is the nigga, I'm trying to pack my shit.
Right.
Hello, what y'all doing? You know.
Right, got people performing and then leaving right out, so your crowd getting small after every performance. That's another thing, man. Like, with the whole crowd participation, and you know, we talked about the selling tickets, and we talking about bringing the crowd, and Rich Mood brought it up in the chat already. Was it used to always be kind of like people would perform, and not only would the people who came to see them leave, but they would leave too. Like the artists would leave too, and that goes to that whole thing about, bro, y'all not even showing the respect for the venue, you're not showing respect for the other artists, you're not encouraging the fans to stick around and hear the other music, right. And that just hurts us all. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause y'all killing the room. If you brought 10 people and they all leave out with you, now the next performer got 10 less people to perform in front of. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of artists don't realize that.
And that's true. And at the same time, there's a flip side of it too, because you know, it's like on some 100 shit. Like if I come in here with 10 motherfuckers, me and my people, we can leave when we want to leave.
Yeah.
And this is why it's also important
to bring your
for those artists that think it's cool to come to the club by yourself. You ain't motherfucker give you a flyer.
Yeah.
You're not promoting it. You're not even trying to get people that you know to
that
come out
true.
and fuck with you.
That's true. You count on the other people to bring
y'all show up to these shows, and this man over here, he been telling this people all week come out and fuck with him.
Right.
And you haven't done that same thing. So now the show come and his people pull up and fuck with him. Yeah, of course I would encourage any artist, man, don't just leave after you perform, stick around. But at the same time, if everybody had that energy of let my people know what's popping, I'm gonna get them out, I don't think that thing would be as bad. It's usually those artists that don't bring nobody, ain't got nobody in their form, and they are hoping that they could perform for somebody else's people. It's like, no, nigga, bring your own people. Like, stop trying to count promoters' money. Ah, man, it's 20 to get in. Yeah, it's 20 to get in.
Yeah.
A promoter is not bogus for charging $20 to get in, motherfucker. It's $20 to get in.
Right.
Now, if you want to do some business with a promoter, if you think that promoter dope, you think that promoter getting some money, you think you want to get in on that too, and you want to do it too, then that's when you separate it and you do business with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when niggas have the attitudes, oh, I ain't gonna pay 10, I don't want to pay 20, my name is this, I'm from over here. That don't mean shit, motherfucker.
Especially when you're showing up to the show by yourself.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it got to be fair on both sides.
So to those
artists that don't bring people out, y'all got to understand, if the other artist brings people out and they ready to go, nigga, they're not there for you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. That is true. And let me ask you something because we're in a whole different we're on a whole different game right now. We've been in it 20 plus years, and you still doing your thing. How much of it has changed since then to now, and what role is social media playing in it?
Man, I put a post on my page today. Social media has literally fucked this industry up.
Yeah.
It just has. The power of social fucking media. Like, seriously, it's messed the industry up. Because like I said, back in the day, nigga, we had to stand on what our like reality was. There was no social media. So if you was somebody that did not get people to come out, guess what? You are known as somebody that ain't gonna bring no fucking people out. If you don't have no grind, if you ain't got, so back then I just felt like the game taught us to work, man. And now it's like niggas don't work no more.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just want to do something for for a look.
Right. They just want to
Everything
make
is
a
for a
post.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a post. I'm a content creator. That's the worst shit that could have ever happened. So now y'all literally gonna pay motherfuckers to post shit, no matter if it's truth, facts, cap,
Well, if it's even
you know,
good.
bullshit.
Yeah.
You just gonna pay this nigga for that shit. So now niggas don't even have no, hold on, let me be cool on the bullshit, because I ain't gonna get paid off that bullshit. So right now, niggas, whether it's bullshit, real shit, cool shit, whatever, niggas are just gonna post it.
Yeah.
And brother, even if they disrespecting a nigga would disrespect the shit out of a promoter that he honestly fuck with. You may honestly fuck with him. You got niggas that
Just
might
for the
disrespect
click.
the artist that you honestly fuck with. But
Yeah.
the only reason you did that is because you're trying to get a motherfucking content creator check.
Yep.
And I think if they took away that motherfucking like button, I think that'll stop so much bullshit. Like, because that's what everybody doing it for. Comments and likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you get down to what's real, when it get down to if we had a bank account challenge, nigga, while you on Facebook talking shit about what another motherfucker doing, nigga, screenshot how much is in your account, put that on your page, truthfully. And I bet you when you do that, you're gonna look like a broke ass nigga. I promise you. Because anybody that got time to just continue to bring down somebody else, there is no way in hell you telling me you getting to some money.
Yeah. If they got that much time to be posting all day.
Yeah. So compared to 9 then, it's like social media done took over. You ain't gotta be hot no more. I remember when Bees performed 50 Deep that first fucking time. To me, that is my favorite Bees song of all time. I'm sorry. That 50 Deep shit is my favorite shit. But it's like, man, y'all niggas can't even jump and say, I had one of those.
Yeah.
Or you can't go back into those moments. Like, y'all got to create the moments and stop getting caught up in the moment. No, create the motherfucking moment. Because right now, niggas be on Facebook dissing niggas, the same niggas for 5 years. And y'all still in the same motherfucking position.
Same boat. Yep.
So who is wrong? You still dissing the same motherfucker 5 years later.
Still mad. And this person then
Still
gone on
mad.
about their life. Yeah. So hold on. Matter of fact, that's a good segue. You say don't get lost in the moment, create the moment. So February 1st, we're gonna create one of them moments at class they couldn't pass. February 1st, private location, tickets on sale right now. You see the list of artists, man. Get your tickets so we can recreate one of those moments. One of those nights that Ren had popping in one of his open mics, his big venues. It's gonna be that same type of vibe, same type of feel. You got Ren in the building. He wanted to host, so you know it's gonna be a turn up. Go ahead and get your tickets. Invite your friends. Invite your family and artists. Bring other friends. Bring other people. I know these artists gonna bring somebody, but if you ain't make the list, you can still come and bring people with you. That's the best place to network is in a room full of people who like the type of music you do. And if they like this group of artists and you from that same time period and you make good music, they'll want to hear your music too. I'm still listening to all these artists on this flight. I still got their music from that time. So if it's another we got to put on this list and you got some music that we still can listen to today, man, you need to be out there passing them joints out.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, it was a lot of heat coming from that class, bro. You got a lot of different styles. You got a lot of different movements, like the death movement with the leggings and heels, walking around the club, up and down. Those was bangers. Feed with the
Right.
motorcycle record was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sinatra's would get money and ready for whatever back then was crazy. Bees with Amy Winehouse, Wild Dog, strapped up, 50 deep. I mean, I can name a lot that I had. Coach Steele with the break it down and bag it up. He also was up and down. Cole
Yeah.
had a
He
lot
had
of
We
heat bangers.
Serving. He
Yeah,
had a whole bunch of joints.
fuck the cameras on
Cameras
the
on the
streets.
pole.
We
We
serve it.
serve.
Woo,
Yeah.
man. I mean, there was a lot of heat coming up out that time in that generation, and we still putting out the top notch music, our performances. That was a dope thing too, Ren. Like we was able to have those stages and we were outside that we learned how to perform. You know what I'm saying? Like we learned how to work a crowd. A lot of these artists
Facts.
nowadays, they sit on social media, then they come on and perform, and they don't give you the energy. It be half-ass niggas holding the microphone all weird and shit. Not to knock them, but they didn't have to go through what we go through. It's like now as it's no artist development, right? We was developing as artists, you know what I'm saying? Due through the platforms that we had to build to get to where we were going, you know what I'm saying? So, man, we got a hellified class, bro. We got a hellified class, and we done a lot,
Super
bro.
dope class, man. And the one thing about it, man, like, I got so much respect for like, man, UBs and just everybody, cause y'all was inspiring for a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? Like the Ren that you see today is not the Ren that I was back then. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like I really had to learn this shit. I went through a lot. It's so much shit that I can't even talk about on camera. And
Facts.
I'm not even gonna talk about off the camera. But it's just a lot
Facts.
of things that if you have been in this industry, when you know what it you know. You know what I'm saying? And what's
Real talk.
understood ain't gotta be explained. And that's why I'm just like I'm really proud of like even like Bees, man, when I see what he doing with his son. Like, so when back in the day, when you seeing how hard Bees was going in the fucking clubs and shit, and what he was trying to motherfucking put together and create, you fast forward to today, it kind of makes you feel appreciated that you supported somebody like that. Because now you see what
Absolutely.
he's doing with his son, and that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, y'all gotta understand, man. Like, get behind. You don't know what people is who they may not ever be a major artist,
Right.
but what if B's son end up being the next John Morant around this motherfucker?
Fact.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't understand that we got real lives and shit. And when you trying to down shit, when you don't respect people, and when you try to keep people boxed in, and all these other little weird off the record conversations y'all have about motherfuckers, and y'all gotta understand, it's really some good brothers out here, y'all. There's
Facts.
really brothers out here that's really trying to make a way. And even if we never get to it, I think we all share that in common and say we want to see our kids get it.
Man.
Whatever I drop, I pray to God my son D3 picks that shit up and get everything and more. Be a way better man.
Absolutely.
You know
Man.
what I'm saying? But if y'all want to sit here and shit on somebody who is that passionate about making sure that their kid's good, then who the fuck are you? Who are you raising? What are you doing with your life? So I really just appreciate even like when I see Sinatra's and how he is with his daughter. Man, that
Yep.
shit means something, bro. Like we
Yep.
grown fucking men now. We was teenagers, young adults. Now we grown men, and we went through all of that, and we can still do what we do, and now be able to bring up what's coming behind us, man. Like niggas, if you can't appreciate that, like you a piece of shit to me. You don't even deserve to be. I don't even want no nigga like that around me. You know what I'm saying? And I just
Right.
want to be on record because as black men, we
Okay.
be like scared to like really call that shit for what it is sometimes. Because niggas be having images and they don't. No, man, I fuck with Bees. I love the hell out of Bees. When Bees came to South Padre, I wanted
Man.
Bees to know, nigga, I'm not just no nigga out here saying nothing. No, bro, I'ma really do this shit. Look, check this out, bro. I fucked around and got plugged. Woo, woo. Come do this. You know what I'm saying? And I
Man.
want, if me and Bees don't ever do shit together, I'm sure if Bees old and great, he's gonna remember that time that he fucked with Ren, didn't judge Ren, didn't get on, oh, you an open mic nigga. Oh, I didn't perform that one time. No,
Right.
or whatever the fuck he wanted to put on a nigga. No, he put that shit to the side and he really gave a chance to really fuck with a nigga, man. And I appreciate you, B, straight up.
Man,
Like
I
real talk.
appreciate you too, man. Hey, at first, because you said so much, bro, and I appreciate you, man. Hey, shout out to D3 and what you doing with your son. I want to say this: the the structure and the things that we had to build ourselves as artists and promoters. I learned so much from there that I take that to build my son and market and promote him as a basketball player. So all the trial and error and knowledge we gain from that, I take that same structure and format and I take it and apply it to both of my sons that play ball. And now I'm branding and building them, right? You know what I'm saying? And as far as like, man, you gave me a lot of opportunities, Ren, and we ain't gonna talk about shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you was a guy that never gave up on me. You know what I'm saying? We, like you said, we were young teenagers and we dibble and dabble. You know what I'm saying? And you always a dude. We came and I remember you telling me like, man, I appreciate you just coming to holler at me and being able to talk and apologize to me as a man, bro. That goes a long run because you could have said fuck you, Ren, and I always been that hard. A great dude. We all come from Chicago, the streets of Chicago, and we do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? We get involved in certain shit, but the growth of us all, bro, and you a stand-up guy, I always admired and appreciated that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at you as an open mic guy because even when you was throwing open mics, like you say, you was bringing in Bone Crusher, you was bringing in certain artists, bro. You and Ken through the show with Twister. You know what I'm saying? So you done a lot. You deserve your flowers, and you never gave up on the independent artists or the local artists, bro. Till this day, you could be like, man, I'm only throwing major concerts. I'm only doing festivals over in Indiana, the Festival of the Lakes, to the South Padre. And I want to tell y'all this: when I came to South Padre, Ren didn't treat me like a little nigga. Ren treated me just like he treated the major artists that was on that bill. Ren know I carry myself as a major artist myself, but Ren know me personally. He didn't look at me like, man, you ain't welcome backstage, or you can't have none of the food or none of the drink or none of that. Like, bro treated me just like he treated the major artists, put me in the same rooms as them. And I'm just appreciative. So, anytime Ren throwing something, you're an artist trying to make a name, bro, it's a good springboard for you to start building relationships with Ren and K Caesar, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that they got in that building, because it don't stop just at Joe's. And congratulations on Joe's, Ren. But that's a great platform, a great place for you to bring your music through, a great place for you to just hang out at and build a relationship with Ren. And just because you come 1, 2, 11 times don't mean you're going to get the big stage, but it's a start, man. It's a start of opening up conversations and potentially having an opportunity to do other shit that you see Ren doing.
Hey, B, it's real quick. I don't want to breeze past it, right? It's two things. One, Ren started off at Giovanni's, a small little spot, right? Mm-hmm. He had to go talk to the owner to take over a night somebody else was doing.
Right.
Now Ren the owner of a spot where niggas got to come talk to him if they want to come do something. That's big though. You know what I'm saying? It's a full circle type of moment. And when people ask again how certain people get their name on the class that they couldn't pass flyer, that's what we're talking about. That's the resume we're talking about. He started having to ask for permission at a club. Now he owned the club. Yeah, that's a whole different resume than just, hey man, I performed with you that one time at an open mic. Why is my picture not on the flyer? Nah, we talking about the resumes. We talking about the work they put in. We talking about the grind they put in. And sometimes just because you didn't see somebody name in lights all the time, you get mistaken to think they ain't doing nothing. But he started asking for permission, and now people got to ask him for permission. That's a story. Everybody can't tell that same story. They don't have that same testimony. So I want to make sure we breeze past that, because I need people to really understand what we saying about Joe's. You know what I mean? He ain't just going the show. Nah. That's his spot.
For real,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? You got to come see him. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even, and we ain't even talking about, like you say, the Festival of the Lakes and all that stuff. Like, we ain't even talking about that, which that's a whole different category of who this man has become. Again, starting at Giovanni's, might be able to hold 60 people, to now Festival of the Lakes. You know what I mean? Being the man putting up the Festival of the Lakes. And we talking about the T.I.s and all them, the 2 Chainz and all that.
He had Gucci and T.I. at the same time, bro.
You see what I'm saying? That's what people ain't. I need people to understand when they ask, why am I not on the flyer? Does your resume stack up against Ren GoBoy.
And then check it out, genius. It's other promoters. When Ren he the best promoter and niggas don't do what he do, I so second to that.
That's my point.
It's promoters that we know, bro.
Yeah.
Who throw these big ass shows and don't give two fucking shits about us. It's promoters that we know. We could walk to the door because I walk to the door and I don't never walk to nobody door expecting shit from nobody. I always have my own, and niggas will turn their back just so you won't ask them, could you get in for free? You know what I'm saying? And you know these guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's promoters that you know, bro, doing all these big ass shits and don't give none of us no invite, not a guest. Come through as a guest, not a nothing, bro, and they don't owe us that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they owe us that.
But I know what you're saying. When you come up in that class with certain people and you've been grinding with people and y'all did business and worked together in the past, it's like, bro, don't do that. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Cool,
just show love. I'm coming to support your event. I'm not even coming to get in free.
And they try to shit on you too, though. They try to shit on people, man. It just ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like, salute. I ain't knocking nobody hustle because obviously those people earned and put their money up and doing whatever they have to do to get there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying what make Ren stand out more than these niggas would make us accept Ren more than these niggas would. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, salute to everybody doing their thing, man. We don't want to harp on no energy. We just want to have understanding. We just want to give flowers to those that deserve it. You know what I'm saying? That we was in the field with, that we was in them venues with, that we was in them fucking goddamn car washes doing shows and all type of shit, man. We was in the mud, really doing it, bro.
In the good neighborhoods and the worst neighborhoods, all in there to do the music, do the shows, and support.
And I know you got a lot of stuff going on, Ren. I don't want to hold you, bro, but this was so necessary, bro. And we got to do this again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute.
Facts. We got more stories we need to go through too.
Man, it's so much we ain't talking about, man. A lot of history, bro.
Yeah, y'all pioneer heat check too, bro. Like salute for that.
Like I said, we ain't even get into heat check. We ain't even and the work.
We got to do it again, Ren. We got a lot more to talk about.
Man, we got to do it again, man. I'm ready whenever, man. Just let me know.
Man, we got
you, bro. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you on February 1st, bro.
Yeah.
Much love, bro. Let's get it.
GoBoyz.
Yes, sir. That was Ren, everybody. That was Ren, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow Ren on all platforms. Make sure y'all go pull up on Ren. You know what I'm saying? At Joe's. They got some good chicken over there. They make good drinks. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I enjoy. And that was the after party. We didn't even get to talk about.
We didn't even get that. What I'm saying, like, we didn't.
Oh my god,
we didn't even get to it.
Yeah, shit.
But we did. We did cue it up. So we did cue it up that Ren GoBoyz went from working in somebody else's club to now owning the club. He hosting the show February 1st. Class they couldn't pass. I put the stuff up just so you can see it. But the show doesn't just stop there, right? The after party will be out at Joe's, right at Ren's spot. Again, we making sure that we support everybody. He one of the homies. He got a venue. We supporting his spot too. We bringing business to him. But that's what the class they couldn't pass was all about, even back then. If Coach Steele was throwing the show, Dogma was coming. Game Set was coming. Hot to Death and his crew was coming. We was all in the building, whether we were performing or not. We were coming and we were bringing our people, and we keeping that same energy on February 1st. After the show, we over there at Joe's.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
Crazy, man. Right? So, so we was talking about, part of the whole thing about class they couldn't pass is the resume, right?
Yeah.
And we talked a lot about Ren resume, and we showed a lot of his resume. You know what I'm saying? We definitely put it out there. But I wanted to share a little bit of your resume, if you don't mind, my brother.
Let's talk about it.
I'll put it up on the screen so they can see it. It's just a little snippet, man. It ain't just local, man. It ain't just local.
Okay.
I just got back from New York. 11 years old, a nigga hopped out the porch. Shit, I whip a Chevy like a motherfucking Porsche. 2 shots of Patron, buzzing, nigga, I'm a force. Baby, I'm ballin' like a play on the court. I ain't talking man shit to stay off the court. Run circles round these niggas like a fucking race course. Shorty bad with her ass like a fucking racehorse. 10 bands, I got swagger like a rich man. Shorty fuck with the lean like a kickstand. I'm the man, shit, she sweat a nigga like a wristband. Laughing to the bank, your money flooded like Sinbad. Shit, they say they want that Venice beat. I just on the fuck out as soon as I hit a beat. Money low, money strong, flexing like Venice beat. I'ma kill a track, no remorse, no sympathy. Rappers got softer, promoters got greedier. Cops shot your book.
I see you are making the most of this.
You're here,
right?
We here, bro. You know what I'm
Like the media, balling in and out of town. I just put it down. I can see through the hate like a fucking ultrasound. Got my own fucking style and my own fucking sound. I'ma murder this beat. Fucking put me on trial. If you ain't talking money, then you could get the.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't think they get it, bro.
Man.
It's more than just about the one show that you performed in with that one time with Coach Steele, or that one time you was in the same building with Sinatra, so that one time you saw Sweet Juices in passing. This is about the overall resume, and it extends way bigger than just the stuff in Chicago. Break down what was going on in that little clip right there, Beast. What was happening?
Man, so we're in New York. What's that? Power 105?
Power 105.
Yeah, Power 105. DJ Self. If you don't know who DJ Self is, he's the Prince of New York. You know what I'm saying? He was the guy. You know, I don't want to claim his fame to dating Cardi B, but you know, he was the guy that had relationships with Cardi B. A lot of people knocked him on Love and Hip Hop New York because they don't be knowing the background. They get caught up in that. But anyway, he is Go Getter's cousin. We took a trip to New York. We was on a promo run for what record was we pushing? Genius? 2 shots of Patron, maybe. It
might have been 2 shots. I know it's
we
right
don't
around.
Even remember the record.
Yeah,
we done done so much,
right? It might have been 2 shots.
I can't recall everything, y'all. Like, you know, detail for detail. But we was in New York, Power 105, and that's DJ Self, Love and Hip Hop New York, Prince. He's like the DJ Ferris on steroids. New York, in my opinion. Don't knock the Ferris, because Ferris is that nigga out in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man,
he's that guy. He's that guy in Power 105.
And I got great relationships with him. And speaking of Go Getter has been added to the class. They couldn't pass. Go Getter was there, bro. Like, Go Getter was Ultra Lounge all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And people say, what's the relationship? How this person or how that person? Getter was there. I remember being at the bar having drinks with Getter. I remember Getter performing. You know what I'm saying? I remember Getter just being at a lot of different places, and our relationships grew over the year. I got a record with Getter and Mecca we never released, bro. And I went through my catalog, and I'm pissed because we supposed to have released that record, but it got caught in between 2 Shots of Patron, Get Home, and Go Hard with Twister. You know what I'm saying?
We had too many. There was a stretch. Yeah,
and we had it loaded, bro. I had the radio version done. You did the promo flyers and all of that, but you know what I'm saying? That record had got forgotten. Like, I literally forgot about that record due to the lineup of records that we had. But Getter was there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And she was one of my favorite female artists, and somebody that I kept a relationship with. I met and know Getter's mom. I met her nieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, we traveled to different, like, we did shows in Champaign, Illinois together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? House of Blues.
I remember
came,
that.
Yeah, when Seth came, we did House of Blues. Like, so, you know, Getter been there, and I want to get Getter her flowers. She's well deserving on being here. You know what I'm saying? Being part of this platform, being part of this stage. So shout out her. But I sent you a video that I want you to run before we get up out of here. I sent it to your phone. Okay. If you could check it real quick. And man, shout out to Stony Stables, man.
What I wanted to talk about. What I was thinking about for that New York run, right?
Yeah.
We didn't just make that one stop. We didn't just make that visit you had a few things that we did that weekend. Power 105 was just one of them. We actually took it outside of the station, and Self and his crew took us out, black card us up, and took us out to the spots they like the club at. You know what I mean?
Man.
So we all out in Brooklyn, and all at the spots.
And he was a Ciroc boy DJ at the time, and he just had bottle on bottle on bottle, and he just was giving us bottles. But that's relationships that we talking about, Genius, because that was the first time we went to there, but we had multiple visits after that. But even in that first going, the relationships with the people that we had who connected us, connected the dots, you know what I'm saying, was huge. But the relationships stem back home at Chicago for the work that we put in from Adriana's, from different spots, right? And when they knew that we were taking a trip to New York, because we was going to New York for a Shade 45 interview, not a Power 105 interview, and it just happened. So when you say sometimes you got to step out to be in the building and other shit happen, so people who don't want to come to the class fest because you're not on there, you don't understand what else can happen. We took that trip to New York, and other shit happened that created major friendships and relationships and business ships. You know what I'm saying? And he took us to the club. You know what I'm saying? And when we was at that club, he put the pretty ladies around us, and he put the bottles around us. And that wasn't the only time he went to Memphis. And when we went to Memphis, guess who got the invite? Beats and his friends. And when we was in Memphis, it was Remy Ma and Papoose before they drama and before they separation. Introducing me to Remy Ma behind stage, introducing me to Papoose, which I'm seeing Papoose, because Papoose was very cool and more accepting. Remy was a little bit on the high heels, but you know what I'm saying?
But nevertheless, you were getting put in position in them rooms, but it all started from relationships at the crib.
From where we started, from the bottom, we got invited to Privé. Privé is Gotti's. I know everybody got their opinion about Gotti and Dolph. I don't know neither one of them to have an opinion on a situation. You know what I'm saying? But it was at least about like 20, 30 of us, and we got invited to Privé, which was Gotti Club, and Gotti paid for all of our food, bro, just off a relationship building. You know what I'm saying? Then when I came back to New York again, I met Gotti again, and Gotti throwing money, and I'm right next to him. I just really didn't want to post a video. I'm not a groupie nigga, but you know what I'm saying? Gotti disses beads, and when Gotti getting to throwing his money, we just stare with him. You know what I'm saying? You introduced me to Young M.A. You feel me? Like just relationship building that all came, bro. It ain't, they want to say it's a popularity contest. They love to use that word, but we came popular, bro, from grinding, bro. I was able to get in them rooms, and we were able to get in these rooms because we put in the work, bro. We didn't cry about what a motherfucker didn't do for us. We didn't cry about, oh, we can't be on that bill. If we couldn't be on that bill, we made our own fucking bill, bro.
Our own way.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we became the class. Y'all niggas don't want to put us on the show, nigga. I throw my own fucking show.
Our own show. So that's,
you know what I'm saying?
So basically, if you don't take nothing else from it, it is you need to be in the building. You got to be in the building. Even if you not on the bill, come out, support. You do music, you from this era, come out, support. Get reestablished, shake some hands, remind people who you are, collect some new fans, because there's a lot of good music still floating around that we haven't heard from that era. It's the opportunity to reconnect. February 1st, private location tickets available right now. Class they couldn't pass.
Yeah, keep that up there for a minute. You got Beads. You got Sinatra's, you got Coast Steel at 8-9 movement, you got Hot to Death, aka That Boy Hot, you got Easy O'Hare, you got Shy Blizz, you got Thief, you got Sweet Juices, you got Marvo, you got Wild Bill, you got the names that right here, Lights Out, he was there, I'm a Star Boy, Whoa Boy, you got Fly Cool Cub, Drastic Coke, you got Ren hosting it, Raw Radio, Shundell, Stony Stables, Chaos. I mean, like, man, what's up, Miss Payne? I see you on the check-in. What's up, Isha? Like, doing some fun time. What's up, Rich Mood? Rich Mood was there. You know what I'm saying?
And
what up, then?
Remember, you know, like I said, it was some fun times, right? And instead of just talking about it, I'm gonna show them exactly how fun the time was. I'm gonna show them.
Somebody name this venue for me in the comments. Please, if you could name this venue, you probably was there. If you can't name this venue, you probably won there.
The real face of Chicago. No, serious. The real face of Chicago. He got the city on lock. Hey, what up, big boys? Hey, shut down, stand up. I'm a D-boy, homie, I'm a G-boy. I'm from the streets, boy, come and shop with me, boy. I'm a D-boy, homie, I'm a G-boy. I'm in the streets, boy.
Here come the venue.
Boy, I hit the block trying to get rid of the whole thing. I hit the strip trying to get rid of the whole thing. I'm on the app trying to get rid of the whole thing. I'm in the trap trying to get rid of the whole thing. I'm a D-boy, I don't get sleep, boy. I'm in the streets, boy, trying to push a P, boy. If I push a P, boy, I can see you cheap, boy. Come chop with me, boy, I got it for cheap, boy. I'm a hustler, I take the grind seriously. I take call-ins, I even make deliveries. I started off with 10 selling nickel bags. And then I started pushing old shot of pickle bags. I hit the avenue, thinking about that revenue. Money on my mind, smelling like drug residue. Early bird, get the worm, ain't never late. If that's the case, then I'm trying to get a whole snake. I'm a D-boy, homie, I'm a G-boy. I'm from the streets, boy, come and shop with me, boy. I'm a D-boy, homie, I'm a G-boy. I'm in the streets, boy, I got it for cheap, boy. I hit the block trying to get rid of the whole thing. I hit the strip trying to get rid of the whole thing. I'm on the app trying to get rid of the whole thing. I'm in the trap trying to get rid of the whole thing. Copping in Texas, then we ship it up to Detroit. Let's make it happen for this quick 40 G's, boy. Yeah, it's a risk, cause that's 33 P's, boy. Y'all in the rental, but we gotta make this cheese, boy. I don't care, I sell work while I'm at work. You can get it down from 9 to 5, I got the best work. Yeah, I'm on the grind, I ain't trying to miss a dime. Patience is a virtue, money means time. And they ain't in the Chevy, though I love them so dearly. Caprices just attract the police. I'm creeping with a quarter, good at good. Stashed under the hood, cause I ain't trying to visit to the precinct. I'm a D-boy, homie, I'm a G-boy. I'm from the streets, boy, come and shop with me, boy. I'm a D-boy, homie, I'm a G-boy. I'm in the streets, boy, I got it for cheap, boy. I hit the block trying to get rid of the whole thing.
Oh, they might not even recognize the venue.
Man, Tony Staples did.
Yeah. But see, that's one of them stages we talking about, right? And that we performing a song on a dimly lit stage, and the crowd know the words.
Facts.
And participate. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. The class they couldn't pass. It was those stages in those rooms, traveling around the city, performing your song enough around the city where the crowd followed you, people followed you, and they knew the words to the records.
Man, and bro, you will see the consistency of it. I posted one the other day that we was performing where it was me and LEP, on the stage, and we
different song,
Yep, and people was going wild, and they were singing the words word for word. You feel me? And then we just posted that one, and we got some more in our bag. Don't think it was, and those were two different venues, like you say. So
two
when you talk about the class,
2 different years, everything. It's like it wasn't just a fluke. It wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, that's the spot he always performing, and they know him there. Oh, okay, we go to another club years later. You know what I'm saying? Still same result.
Facts. That's why we the class, bro. And we could talk about this all day till our face turn blue, nigga.
We're gonna say something for the next interview. We're gonna get next person up. We still got to decide who that's gonna be, and we're gonna continue the conversation, share some time, share some memories with another member of the class that couldn't pass, just to remind y'all why they're on the list, and just have some good memories, good times, and talk about it. But y'all need to come out February 1st. Class they couldn't pass, private location. The tickets are on sale now. You don't want to miss it.
Don't miss it. Hey, and y'all can catch me on 90.7 FM, Culture Vibes. I will be back live in the studio tonight. We took a big vacation, man. My player partner, DJ Benz, he had to go back to the East Coast for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he back out here on the West Coast. So 90.7 FM Culture Vibes. You know I'm going to be talking about the class on that again tonight, and we will be breaking artist music. So again, that's why y'all should come in and build the relationships, man, because any one of these artists that's on the class, You know, they sending me their new records, their old records. As long as it's clean, we on the FM station. They gonna get their shit played by me because guess what? They got the relationship, and
That's
I got
it.
a little say so to be able to play the motherfucking record.
Another
That's how
reason
we
to be in
do
the building February 1st.
it. It is.
All right, so we're gonna end it right there. Join us next time for another special edition of Beats and Bars, where we're talking about the class they couldn't pass. But buy your tickets in the meantime. You don't want to miss it.
Yes, peace out, y'all.
Peace out.
100.